a.m. and we are in trouble, but we don't really care. Tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't wanna do this anymore.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Amanda and I have 4 girls, 2 of which still live at home with me. If you're not new, thank you so much for stopping back by. I really appreciate that you took time out of your day to watch my videos. That means so much to me. But today I'm just going to focus on Allison's room. It was one hot mess, so it needed some attention, just one-on-one attention. I do make her help me clean her room and pick things up from time to time, but there's sometimes that I just like to go in by myself and do this. I'm sure if you're a mom, you know what I mean by that. She definitely needs some motivation as far as to keep her room clean, but she also has a busy schedule. I mean, like, there's some food bags and things like that in her room that we came home from a ball tournament and we didn't get home till 1:30 in the morning, and you know, there's times she just brings stuff up and she don't even finish eating it because she's so tired and falls asleep or something. But yes, she should bring it back down in the mornings. And I do stay on her about that. But at the same time, I try to just be a little laid back with things and let her eat up here and do crafts and things like that. And it all cleans up in the end. So I thought I would jump in there today and help her get this mess. Actually, it was just driving me crazy. So I just wanted this cleaned up. And this is also Heather's house, so I don't want my kids to be disrespectful as to have their rooms just trashed all the time. You know, I like for her to walk in too and see that they're doing a good job keeping it clean, or that I am making them be responsible and clean it, or helping them just get it done. But everybody needs a little help from time to time and a little motivation. And I do know when I go in and deep clean a bedroom like this, my kids are more likely to keep it clean longer than them just to be messy, because I think they just feel overwhelmed sometimes with the mess, which I do too. I can understand that. So sometimes you just need help, and sometimes it will motivate you just to walk into a room and see it clean and keep it clean. A couple of weeks ago, I went to my sister's and I cleaned her room. And I noticed the last time I was over there, it was kind of messy again. But then this morning, she sent me a video of her room and she had cleaned it. And I thought, that's good that she wants to keep that clean. So I think it gives anybody some motivation if you can just help somebody clean up a mess. Maybe it'll just make them want to keep it clean. So it's good to help people. It's good to, you know, whether it be your kids, your parents, whoever, but to jump in there and to help, because some people just feel overwhelmed and they get stuck in a rut, and it helps. It really does help just to jump in there and give them some motivation. Here I'm just taking everything off this nightstand, and there was just some crumbs and just probably craft things laying around. So I just wiped that off with my hand, but here I'm using the wood method cleaner and it smells so good. But I do spray this nightstand down and wipe it off, but it was out of focus and it was so blurry, so I just cropped that out. But just know this nightstand is wiped down. But not long ago, I cleaned out my daughter's closet and there was a comment made that I was pathetic for doing so. And I was just going to say that I don't do everything for my kids. I do make my kids jump in there and help me. But at the same time, I will help my kids any way I can. I love my kids so, so much. And I am probably too laid back with them eating and just not keeping their clothes hung up and stuff like that. I guess I should stay on them more about that. But just know that I will help my kids any way I can. Just for instance, Kennedy, she's going to be off to college in a few months, and I'm not going to get to do this for her anymore. And I will miss that. I have 2 that are already grown and gone, and I miss doing things like that for them. And I remember when they were small and I felt so overwhelmed by their mess and their toys and things like that. But let me tell you, you will miss it. You will miss when your kids are grown and you don't get to do those things for them anymore. So I'm just trying to soak up every bit of the mess and anything else that comes along with it, because I love my kids so, so much.
You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected.
Allison is super into crafts, like these little beads or rhinestones, things like that she'll glue on things. They're all over her room all the time, and it drives me crazy because I can walk through here and it'll stick on the bottom of my feet. It drives me crazy. And just a fun fact about me, I can't stand socks or shoes. Even on the way home from somewhere, I'll take my socks and shoes off. So I'm always barefoot, always. And I have the longest toes, y'all. So if that kind of creeps you out, just try not to look. But I can thank my dad for that. I have super, super long toes. His are probably even longer than mine. But she had such a mess. And there was so many hangers in this room, and they were broken and all over the place, and we're always looking for hangers when it's time to do laundry. I wish they would just take their clothes off the hanger and put their hanger in a certain spot in the laundry room when they were done with them, but of course that's not reality. That does not happen here. This is why I say I start with a trash bag. It's just because it's broken hangers or it's trash or just things that are broken, you know, that she wouldn't throw away, but I would. And that's another reason I like to do this when she's not around too, because I can throw some things away and she never misses it unless she's there and sees me do it. And then of course she plays with it every day, she says. I also want to give this room a makeover. She's 11, so she's getting out of the little girl things and kind of into the more grown up teenage things. So I would like to give this room a makeover. Like her comforter and wall decor and things like that, nothing match. But I would love to do like some wall blush or something, like peel and stick wallpaper or something on that wall that has the window, just an accent wall, and maybe get like a matching comforter and some things for her wall that just kind of match. I just would like to give it a more grown-up look for her. And you gotta love this shirt, right? That is so true. Love them anyway. Not your place to judge anyone. Love them anyway. That's all you can do is love. But I would like to give this room a makeover. So if you have any ideas, shoot those my way, because I'm just kind of stumped on that. But I'm just hanging up some clothes that I know is clean and just trying to get this mess picked up so I can see the floor again.
What's that? Surfing on a wave of good feelings. Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, 'cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. This is going boom boom.
So this is actually a desk. We bought this desk and then we hung the mirror over it, and then we hung a little light strip over the mirror, and it has the best lighting. She also has this bracelet holder, and it's the coolest thing ever when she uses it, an earring holder, but she doesn't. It all just ends up a mess. But we were in Johnson City, and we went into Target and we found this deodorant. She was at a ball tournament and needed some, and it's blue raspberry, and it smells just like a Jolly Rancher, a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher. And when she smelled it, she actually said, "Mom, I really want this, but it smells like I would be sticky." I was like, no, it's just the scent. It's not going to make you sticky, but it smells really, really good. And don't ask me what this spot on her vanity is, because I don't know, and I'm not even going to ask her because I don't want to know. But it was disgusting, but it came right up. I have no idea what it was. There's no telling.
From across the room, it's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in.
So I just wanted to give Emily Jackson a huge shout out. She is on YouTube and her channel is Crazy Cleaning Mama. And I'm sure if you're subscribed to my channel, or if you even watch my videos, you know who she is. She is amazing. She is my by far favorite YouTuber. We watch her every day. As soon as she uploads, we like stalk her page and we watch as soon as she uploads. But when I seen that she was offering these classes to people who are just starting YouTube or that want to start a YouTube, I knew I had to sign up because I had so many questions. I've started from scratch. I Googled everything I needed to know, how to upload, how to add music, how to cut, how to fade, all this stuff. I Googled it, and there was still so many questions that I had that I couldn't find the answers to. So when she offered her help, I jumped on that. And she is the most laid back, sweetest person ever. So if you all have any questions or need any advice as far as YouTube goes, she will have the answers for you and you will not be disappointed. She was amazing. Thank you so much, Emily, for helping me. You gave me so many ideas and so much motivation and just made me want to keep going. So if you all have any questions, she is definitely your go-to girl.
Love you, let me love, let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love, baby, let me love you.
While I was cleaning, I wanted to go through a few of these little toys and poppets and things like that Allison has, just to make sure she didn't have anything that was broken or needed to be thrown away or trash in any of these. And she was doing pretty good. I didn't throw anything away in here, I don't think. She's pretty good about going through and getting rid of things that she don't want. I know she had like a squishy or something, and she had popped it, and this stuff inside of it had came out, and it was on her TV, it was on her cube, and I know that's what it was because she came downstairs the other night and she had something white all over her shorts and all over her shirt, and I was like, what is all over you? I thought it was paint, and I was fixing to freak out. But she said she popped that and the stuff inside came out on her. So I just wanted to make sure those things were still okay to be left in there.
I look in the mirror, who's looking back at me? I don't know what happened.
I love using this sprinkle stuff for your carpet. It smells so good, and the room will smell like that for 2 or 3 days. And I'm sure that's probably not good for my Dyson, but there's probably not anything else on my floor that's good for that Dyson, so we just went with it. But it smells so good.
Over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. Back when I met you, we were like fireworks. Thought nothing could break us, but oh how we got burned. Look at us now, we scream, we fight, and no one knows the reason. We're both getting out of line. Now say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me.
Her room feels so much better when it's clean and everything's picked up and the bed's made and the carpet's vacuumed. It feels so much better. But it didn't take a whole lot of time. I was in here maybe 30 minutes. As I went out the door and I thought everything was good and clean, I noticed that the stairs needed to be vacuumed. So I decided to go ahead and put my little attachment on my Dyson and vacuum those steps up. And you'll see that in a second. But I just wanted to show you her room when it was clean, because it's such a cute little room when it's clean. But if you have any ideas on decor or what I should do to make it look a little more grown up, a little makeover, then please let me know.
So we should try to say goodbye. You know we had our problems, so now we have to try to move on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you. You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive.
oldest daughter, Lexi, was over one night and she said, Mom, do you know that I won't touch Allison's handrail? And I was like, why? And she said, because it's so nasty. And I was like, no, that's just like a weathered look. Like, that's how it looks. And she's like, no, Mom, I promise that's dirt. So as I was doing these stairs, I was like, oh yeah, Lexi mentioned that handrail. Look at the dirt. I could not believe it. I thought it was just like a weathered or like rustic look. No, that was straight up dirt. And I cut the light off so you could see it a little better because you couldn't even see how dirty it was with the light on. But I was like, oh my gosh, I could not believe that that handrail was that dirty. It amazed me to see how white it was after that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video and subscribing to my channel. You all mean the world to me. And thank you again, Emily, for all your help yesterday. You gave me so much motivation and I was just borderline wanting to give up, but I just feel so motivated now. But if you're not subscribed, I would love that if you would subscribe and like this video and even share. It would mean so much to me and help me so much. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope this gives you some motivation to jump in there and help your kids get their rooms cleaned, or maybe just go in there and do it for them and surprise them with it. But I hope you guys have a super blessed day.